Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconiana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home.
Today we are going to unpackage our most recent eBay purchase. This particular item was something that I've been following for a couple of weeks. I'd seen the listing show up, followed it. It was listed a little bit high. I wasn't willing to pay that much. The seller did not have a make offer option on that listing. So then, toward the end of last week, I got an offer from the seller, which was still more than I was willing to pay. But the seller had left to where you could counter offer on their offer, so I just countered with what I was willing to pay, gave them a brief explanation as why. I told them I would love to own the lighter, but there was only so much I was willing to pay. And I appreciate very much this seller. I'll include their name here, their username from eBay. I bought the lighter for a fair price, not anywhere near the price that was originally listed for, but I commend the seller. There are a lot of lighters that sit on eBay that they may never sell because the seller just isn't willing to part with them for a reasonable price. But this particular seller, looking at this lighter, was willing to part with it for what I was willing to offer, and for that I am tremendously pleased. So we'll go ahead and start pulling this out of here now. Looks like it is packaged very well. Bubble wrap on the outside, then it is in a box here on the inside of the package, which the box is taped shut. This is a pretty smart idea for a lot of people out there. I don't know if this seller, they sell a lot of jewelry, I should say. So perhaps they use these boxes on a regular basis, but it's very smart to me if you sell lighters, you can believe that those people that are buying those lighters want them to arrive in as best a condition as they can. They don't want them to arrive with scratches and scuffs or having lost paint or any finish or anything like that. So you put them in a box like this, then you're able to protect them a little bit better. All right. So I see here on the left the lighter that I purchased, and look at that. That is fantastic. That is a pink colored or pink tone Penguin Cygnus petrol lighter. Now, from the listing photos, the lighter was missing its wick, so we will get to re-wick this lighter. Now, it also appears as though the snuffer may be bent or not able to fully seat for some reason. So we may need to straighten out actually that's what it looks like it is. It looks like the wick chimney is a little bit crooked, like maybe it has been bent. So we'll see what we can do about getting that straightened out. I had thought that what I would probably need to do would be to replace that snuffer, because the way that snuffer is setting up there, it looks like it's bent. I think it is just because it's not closing all the way though. So anyway, that is fantastic. I am thrilled to have this lighter, and it is in much better shape looking at it here through the video lens than it looked like in the listing pictures. Looked like it needed to be cleaned up a lot worse, and I'm sure that there are some wear to it, some patina or other corrosion or filth that is built up over time, sort of a thin layer that you just can't quite see. And I don't know, that snuffer does look like it might be bent. Hard to say. Definitely should not be sitting up so high. Either way, obviously we will get to the bottom of that. And here's a bag, which looks like it has a note in it with another lighter. So let's just see what this seller has to say. By the way, this was a very nice packing job. Everything was separated in its own bags. Nothing is scratched up. Well, cool. There's a nice old flat bottom. Looks like, actually looks like a 1962, just like the Oklahoma, was it Albert Graham construction Zippo Slim that I found the other day. So cool. Anyway, it says thanks for your purchase. Here's a little something from Northeast Ohio, Carla. So Carla, thank you very much. You guys, she has other lighters in her eBay store. Mainly sells jewelry, that sort of thing, but jewelry and lighters both kind of can fall into the same sort of category. Both small items. When you're going out to antique stores, vendor malls, and those kind of places, that's a word you hear a lot, is the word smalls. So Carla, I thank you very much. I thank you for accepting the offer. And I'm glad to add this one to my collection. Looking forward to the projects we will have with this lighter. And hopefully by the time we are done, this lighter will be in perfect working order. Really nice condition. And I also commend you on your listing photos, Carla. Those photos were very well taken and showed every blemish that this lighter had, including some that you really cannot see in person. So I looked over on the seller profile and I could not see. I thought it would tell you how long they had been selling, and it did not. The feedback is not all that high. I think it was at about 36 when I purchased this lighter, but I will definitely be leaving this seller, Carla, a positive feedback rating. And you guys should get over there and check out her store as well. You saw that eBay seller username back at the beginning of the video, and we'll go ahead and show it again here. So a couple of nice old items, probably from the 1960s. The Zippo is definitely from the 60s. The Cygnus would be from the 50s through the 70s sometime. And this being the only brand of lighter that I actually collect, this is just a fantastic addition to my collection, and really thankful to own it. Until next time.